Hey Zags, today we're talking about how to determine if a job listing is actually a scam. How do you know what a scam looks like? There are several strategies illegitimate posters use to make themselves look real. But today we're going to discuss the 3 things that are some key signs to look for if the job seems too good to be true. First is identity masks. Was the job emailed to you? Career and Professional Development distributes jobs through a handful of email addresses. If the email address didn't come from a Gonzaga-affiliated account, it may be a scam. Be careful of addresses that look similar at first glance, but are really clever masks for a fake account. Also, be aware if it came from a member of the Gonzaga community you wouldn't expect, such as a professor or fellow student. Hacked emails are one of a scammer's favorite tricks. Did the email ask for you to respond to a different address? Especially when an email address has been hacked, scammers will ask you to send a resume or respond to a different address. This ensures that when a hacked email is recovered, the scammer will still have access to communicate with you through a different address. Be skeptical of any email that does not ask you to directly respond. Does the contact info match? As I mentioned above, scammers can hide their real identities by assuming legitimate ones. They can do this by hacking the email of an entity you would recognize, like a fellow GU member's email address, and sending an invite with that email address. They can also pose as a legitimate employer by stealing their name or slightly modifying it in ways you might not notice. Make sure the email address, name, business name, physical address, phone number, and any other data given match with the official employer's account. Second is information theft. Do they ask for financial or identifying information? Most legitimate employers do not need your social security number or banking information until after you've been hired. If asked for your banking, credit card, or PayPal information, treat that request with extreme caution. Did they ask you to purchase gift cards or send a money transfer or check? No legitimate employer will ever ask you to spend money before beginning a job. Did they send you a check? Some scammers will send you a check by way of covering the expense of the gift cards, and then some. Do not deposit these, and contact Career and Professional Development if you're concerned about the legitimacy of a check sent by your employer. Last is high stakes. Too good to be true? If the pay seems high, work hours low, and the position works remotely, it may sound ideal. Be careful though, if something seems too perfect. Scammers include all the features they think will be most attractive to lure you in. Act fast. Another way scammers will push you to ignore the warning signs is to make it seem like there's high competition, few positions, or a limited amount of time to apply. Slow down and critically evaluate if the position and employer is legitimate before moving forward. If there is no clear flag, but you still feel unsure, trust your gut and reach out to Career and Professional Development to help. Call or email us right away. We are here for you, Zags.